everybody can hear me. All right, here we are. We are at Skylands, rink number 1. The internet service here is terrible. I will upload a clean copy of this later. But here we go. First period underway. Utica Junior Comets winning that faceoff. Turned over in the neutral zone to the Igloo Jaguars. Igloo Jaguars staying back behind their net, almost turned over there. Battle for that puck in the corner. All right, I'm still trying to get my stuff together over here. Aiden Van Wee with that puck, passes it up through the neutral zone, tipped at the blue line. Maine coming in, shot left side. Oh, just tipped away by the Jaguars goaltender. Dan-Dalin holding at the blue line, pushes it up, grabbing it there. Ethan Lashway. Lashway puts in, centering shot. Save. Rebound comes out for Chad Niederman. Niederman passes all the way across through the neutral zone. Nobody touches it. Goes down over the goal line. That's going to be an icing. Bring the face-off all the way back down to the Jaguars' end of the ice next to the goaltender, number 33, Andrew Deek. These are 17-minute periods. We will have a break for the ice cut between periods 2 and 3. Face-off won by the Igloo Jaguars. Battle for that puck up along the boards at the Jaguars' end of the ice. Jaguars coming out with that puck, moving it through. Aiden Quinn through the neutral zone, crosses over to center line, dumps that puck into the corner, goes back behind the net, picked up at the far side by the Junior Comets. Lashway backhands this through into the neutral zone, down to the Jaguar end of the ice. Aiden Quinn retreating back to pick it up for the Jags. Jaguars coming down on this near left side. Michael Castelli brings that puck into the offensive end. Turns it over, though. Drew Witchley picks it up behind his own net. Witchley to the far corner for Lashway. Lashway backhands this again up into the neutral zone. Chasing after it, Gavin Dibble. Dibble pushing it forward over into the O-zone. Gets tipped away. Aiden Quinn recovers. Takes that puck behind his net. Trying to set something up for another attack for these Jags. Pass up into the neutral zone for Castelli. Castelli gets it around Prevost. Runs into trouble, though. Squeezed on by Drew Main. Puck comes out for Kernan. Kernan gets that puck out to the corner. Near corner now, coming over. Michael Castelli of the Jaguars. Back to the point. Smith winds up. Shot in the middle. Save by Rocco Smith. Utica Junior Comets in white are the home team, going from left to right this first and opening period. Visiting team are in green, the Igloo Jaguars, going from right to left. Rocco plays that puck around behind his net, rips it up for Drew Main. Main loses it, shot by Castelli, save by Smith. Puck held in by the Jags, grabbed out in front of top of the crease by Aiden Van Wee. Van Wee gets this up to Main. Not able to clear it out, though. Held in by the Jags. Going in deep with it is Charles Dietz III. Dietz goes around on the far side, top of the circle, backhands out into the middle. Gets lost there by Castells. Turned over to Drew Main. Drew coming up into the neutral zone. Main in all alone as his team gets some fresh legs out. Drops it back. Shot fired by Connor Leduc. Save by the goaltender, Andrew Deek. Held in by Dan-Dalin. Dan-Dalin across the Leduc. Got her! Shot! And a goal! Connor LeDuc from Cameron Dallin. Time of that goal, 3:51. Point to point, 25 from 40. Utica Junior Comets goal scored by number 25, Connor LeDuc, assisted by number 40, Cameron Dallin, 25 from 40. Time of the Junior Comets goal, 3:51, and they lead by a score of 1-0 here in this opening period. Battle for that puck at the Jaguars' end of the ice, comes off the boards, fired in by Witchley. Turned back, trying to hold it on the far side, comes out into the neutral zone. Dibble couldn't grab it, comes all the way down. Dallin backhands this up for Dibble. Gavin curls around, takes it into deep his own end of the ice, back behind his own goal. Near side, drops it off for Tyler Main. Main passes up, Dibble gets it back in the neutral zone. Dibble at the center line, drops that puck off. I think he wants to go for a change. Dumps that puck in so he can go catch his breath. So face-off at center ice. Puck goes all the way down to the Jags' end of the ice. Played out by the Jags. They cut all the way across to where nobody was in the neutral zone. Who's there? Cole Prevost can't hold it, though. Castelli steals that back. Centering pass comes into the middle. Swept away by Aiden Van Wee. Covered up by Rocco Smith. Face off to the right side of Smith, won by the Utica Junior Comets. Prevost takes it back behind his net, passes around on the far side at the hash mark, picked up by Drew Main, gets it out into the neutral zone. Over the plane are Brett Eckert of the Jags. Eckert, pass over to Castelli. Castelli takes it, pushes it around Prevost, dumps that puck in deep. It's a race. Prevost going to get stick check. And no, Castelli gets to it, sends it back out to the center point, fired by 38, whoever that may be, save by Rocco. It's his third save, maybe his fourth of the game for Rocco Smith. 1-0 Utica Junior Comets lead here in the opening period. 11:27 to go. Face off to the right side of Smith, goes back over his goal line, picked up by Connor LeDuc. LeDuc tries cutting it across the main, nothing, coughs that puck up, loose in the middle. Dallin gloves it down, drops it down, and Tyler Main clears this out into the neutral zone. Aiden Quinn tries turning it back. Comets trying to pick that puck up. Main almost had it, almost gave it to a breakout pass to Cameron Down, but Main couldn't hold on to that puck. Turned over, shot fired, save Rocco Smith. Face off to the left side of Smith. Gavin Dibble squaring up for the face-off against El Capitan Chad Niederman. Lash away, trying to pull that puck out, and does. Has it in the neutral zone. From a knee, gets it out to Dibble. Dibble moves it up over the blue line into the offensive end. Dibble down at the bottom of the circle, trying to hold on to that puck, and does. Dibble pulls it out to the goal line, takes it back behind the net, coughs it into the corner, trying to get some help. Dallin coming up, puck gets pushed out into the middle, grabbed there by Drew Main. Main in deep, centering pass, shot, Dibble, goal! See if we can't catch this Selly on this one. Utica Junior Comets goal scored by number 54, Gavin Dibble, assisted by number 13, Drew Main. 54 from 13. Time of the Utica Junior Comets goal, 6:25. Remember, this is my best guess at who scored and who got the assist. What I say doesn't mean anything. Nobody tells me anything except my wife, and I listen to her exclusively. She's sitting very close to me right now. Neutral zone faceoff. Matt Kern in against Eckert. Eckert drives it forward, goes right to Prevost. Prevost picks that puck up, pass over to Witchley. Witchley up to Kernan. Kernan to Main. Tyler Main spinning around with that puck, drops it off for Prevost at the blue line. Prevost loses it. Coming out, Castelli. Nice hook by Main. Castelli rides that puck over the blue line. Main still all over him. Tyler pestering him away, forces Castelli to dump that puck in deep. Lashaway picks that puck up, brings it around to Prevost. Prevost to Main to Kernan. Kernan takes it over the blue line, goes forced wide right, hit by Aiden Quinn into the boards. Puck coasts all the way down over the goal line. Picking up on the far side, Witchley trying to hold it, comes out for Joe Mungari. Mungari shot on net, and that gets covered up by Andrew Deek. $9:40 to go in this first period. 2-0. Utica Junior Comets lead the Igloo Jaguars Sander team. Why Sander? Because they've got more than one team, and this is led by Coach Wade Sander. Junior Comets winning that face-off. Draw back, shot, save. Rebound collected by Drew Main. Drew takes it around behind the Jaguars net. Back up to the point for Dalin. Dalin back to Main. Drew cycling around top of the circle, stops short, cuts back in. Dishes it to the corner. I can't see who's back there. I think it's 16, Lashway. Now Dibble with it. Gavin Dibble comes all the way around, up to the blue line to Aiden Van Wee. Van Wee squeezed up against the boards, gives it out for Lashway, comes loose. Dallin picks it up, gets swatted away by Ginsberg of the Jags, collected by Main in the neutral zone. He dumps that puck in, and he's going to go off for a change. Lashway drops it back for Dibble. Shot grabbed out of the air by Andrew Deek. Nice quick reaction by the forward line for the Junior Comets, and that puck just popped up high. Deek just grabbed it out of the air. Easy save for him, but still a heart palpitation or two for his mother, I'm sure. Face off to the right side of the Jag. Puck comes out. Dallin not able to grab it. Has to retreat back into the neutral zone. Dodges away. Niederman collides with Dallin. Dallin takes him down with him and continues the puck in its forward momentum. Battle for that puck in the corner comes up. Jaguars able to get that around. Matt Perry gets it around Dallin. Dallin retreating back, cutting off the centering pass. Gets dropped back from Niederman. Shot, save, Rocco. Rebound shot, save by Rocco Smith. $8:28 to go in the first period. I know it's impossible to read that clock. It's not much easier for me. Brett Eckert taking that face-off for the Jags, won by the Junior Comets. Immediately turned over, though. Out at the point, 38, shot low, save Smith, loose in the middle. Eckert trying to get a shot off, gets pushed aside by Prevost. Prevost curls it around back behind his net, loses it off his skate, comes out in the middle, shot fired by Castelli, save Rocco, rebound, puck still loose, picked up by Tyler Main. Main backhands it out to Kernan. Kernan trying to bring it forward, loses it, crosses over the blue line, number 38. I don't know who that is for the other team. Puck comes all the way back, played by Rocco in front of his net, draws it back over the goal line, backhands it to the corner for Drew Witchley. Witchley tried cutting it all the way across for Tyler Main. Missed Tyler, and Tyler not able to chase after it. Lets that puck go the length of the ice for the icing. That'll bring the face-off back down by Rocco Smith. Face off to the left side of Rocco. Won by the Junior Comets. Brought around back behind the net. Near side. Drew Main trying to get that puck. Sends it back behind the net for Aiden Van Wee. Van Wee from the corner out. Connor LeDuc misses the pass. Rebounds, goes on net. Save Andrew Deek. LeDuc chases it down into the corner. Puck comes back up for Drew Main. Main back to the corner for for Connor, not Tyler. But, I don't know what I thought I saw, but I didn't. Puck comes back the other way. Jaguars able to get that all the way down over the goal line. Hurried around by Rocco. Near side, Smith at the point, holding it in, comes out into the middle. Van Wee takes it back behind his own net. Van Wee at the far corner, tried passing that puck up, whiffs on it. Grabbed by Dietz. Dietz loses it. Van Wee to the middle for Connor LeDuc. LeDuc up to Drew Main. Main over the blue line. Goes forced wide right. Come and bring it into the front. Shot, save. Rebound collected by the Igloo Jaguars. Drew Main steals that puck at the blue line. Dumps it back in. Utica Comets chase after it. Lashway picks that puck up. Tries sending it in deep, gets grabbed immediately by Matthew Perry of the Jags, and Matthew Perry brings that puck all the way back. Loses it as he gets hit by Witchley over the goal line. Witchley spears that puck out to Prevost. Prevost stops short at the center line, looking for somebody to pass to, draws it back into his end of the neutral zone, setting things up, drops it off for Mungari. Mungari back to his own blue line, pass over for Witchley. Witchley not able to hold it. Puck comes all the way back to Tyler Main. Main to Prevost. Prevost bringing it up through the neutral zone, cutting over into the middle now. Prevost at the blue line, loses it. Should have been an offsides. Nobody's going to call that, though. There's a trip. We're going to miss that one, too. Brett Eckert dumps that puck towards the corner. I think that Mungari has it there deep in the corner. Loses it, comes out somehow with the Jaguars at center ice. James Frattantuno dumped that puck in. Aiden Quinn over here sends this to the corner. Jags from the corner, trying to set something up. Niederman takes it back behind the net, gets it out in the middle, gets loose. Nobody able to do anything. Tyler Main steals that puck away, and we've got a high stick. And we've got our first penalty, I think, of the game. So Utica Junior Comets penalty, number 51, 2-minute minor for high sticking. Number 51, 2 minutes, high stick. Time of the minor penalty, 11:36. And it's our first opportunity to see the special teams here. The PK line out for the Utica Junior Comets. Faceoff comes back for the Junior Comets. Dan-Dalin sends it off the boards to get it up to Lashway. Lashway can't grab it. It goes the length of the ice. Charles Dietz, the third of the Jags, picks that puck up, goes around behind his net, picking up speed, gets hit at center ice, recovers, brings that puck forward. Dan-Dalin trying to force him wide, goes back behind the net, curls around, back up to the point for Smith. Smith comes to the center point, gives it back to Dietz. Dietz loses it, grabbed by Drew Main, who flicks this into the neutral zone. Zach Smith for the Jags, peels that puck back around, trying to catch the Comets in a line change, almost does. Castelli takes that puck over. Dibble hits him, loses his stick, dislodges the puck, though, regains control. LeDuc, that's Connor LeDuc. I know that kid. Dietz from the point, shot, save, Rocco Smith. Almost a minute has expired in this penalty. Hello. 2-0, Utica Junior Comets lead. Witchley. Nope, sorry, that's Dibble lining up for the faceoff. Won by the Jaguars. Quinn shot, tried to get tipped out in front by Eckert. Nothing doing. LeDuc at the corner, battling for that puck. LeDuc trying to dig that puck out. Battling for it, back behind the net with it are the Jags. They lose it. Puck stalls there. LeDuc grabs it, blindly fires it around, and finds its way to Dibble. Here goes Gavin Dibble, flicks that puck forward. He's going to chase after it. 42 seconds to go in the penalty kill. Jaguars recover that puck. Aiden Quinn back behind his goal line. Passes it off to the elusive number 38. Immediately Tyler Main on him. Chasing 38 back around behind his net. 38 for the breakout pass. Misses everybody, and that's going to be an icing. Forced the long pass. Teased him with a breakaway opportunity. Turns into an icing, and will go all the way down by Andrew Deek for the faceoff. 24 seconds remaining in the penalty against Witchley for the high stick. 3:48 remaining in the first period. We're even on shots. They're calling it 7-7 shots on goal. Utica leads by a score of 2-0. Dalin and Van Wee on D. Kernan and Lashway on for the two forwards. Faceoff comes back to Van Wee. Shot wide. Goes off the base of the boards. Comes up at the hash marks. Dalin stepping up trying to hold it. Puck comes out into the neutral zone. Lashway gets a piece of it. And that gets pushed forward by Eckert offsides. Neutral zone facer. That was a fancy way to flick yourself the puck there. Look at that, Ginsey. Wonder how long he practices that in the garage. I liked it. I can't. That's all I know. 8 seconds remaining in the power play for the Igloo Jaguars. Face-off won by the Jags. Quinn passes it over to 38. 38 dumps that on net. Saved by Rocco. He's going to guard it. Dump it into the corner for Dalin to chase after. Dalin tried backhanding it up. Gets blocked by Christian. Comes back to Dalin behind the net. Teams are even. Dalin passes behind Lashway. Lashway was not quite ready for it. Recovers. Sends that puck into the neutral zone. Goes to Aiden Quinn of the Jags, though. He passes it up. Touched by Castelli. Loses it to Dalin. Dalin tried passing to Kernan. Kernan just not able to catch that puck, though. Puck comes back down to the Utica end of the ice as an icing, and that'll bring this faceoff back down by Andrew Deek of the Jaguars. 2:59 to go in this first period. 2-0. Utica Junior Comets lead over the Igloo Jaguars. Sander. Kernan taking a face-off, draws that puck back for Witchley. Witchley brings it through the legs of Frattuno. Jaguars coming up with that puck, leaning with it. Niederman over the goal line, loses that puck, gets poked away by Prevost. Gets that for Kernan. Kernan sliding up through the neutral zone. Kernan, with speed over the blue line, tried to go through the legs. Kicked away by Zach Smith. His other defenseman grabs that puck, gets it to Niederman. Here comes Niederman moving forward. Drop pass out to Perry. Perry draws it up. Shot, save, Rocco. Goes on top of the goal. Falls down, Witchley there. Shot out in front. Save, Rocco. Puck is loose and Rocco covers that puck up. Oh, little scuffle to the corner. Pretty sure they were just talking about whose hotel had the better free hot breakfast this morning. Now that that has been decided, we'll have a face-off to the right side of Rocco Smith. Gavin Dibble squaring up against Charles Dietz, the third. Face-off won by Dibble. Dalin grabs it, takes it to the corner. Dietz puts a hit on him. Puck is loose now at the corner. Jaguars trying to get it out past a cross. Grabbed off the boards by 38 at the blue line. Sends that in deep. Dalin back behind the net. Sends it up along the boards. Trying to get it for Mungari. Mungari can't get to it. Quinn recovers and turns it over right to Dalin. Dalin loses that puck at the center line. And that coasts its way, awkwardly, back to Andrew Deek. Shows a drop pass inside their own zone by the Jaguars that got missed, that Andrew Deek was able to cover up. .153 to go in this opening period. Dibble in for the face-off again. Got Dalin and Leduc on D. Comes this pass up. Leduc trying to battle against Christian to get it away. Able to get that puck to the side. Rocco plays it against the glass. Picked up by Mungari. Mungari passes it over to Dalin. Dalin going for the long pass to Drew Main. Gets picked off, though. Dalin stepping up. Some help from his friends. Pushes that puck to the Jaguars' end of the ice. Played by Zachary Smith, though, of the Jags. He sends this down. Dalin gets a piece of it at the blue line. Chases after it. Looks over his shoulder. Sees Zachary Christians coming onto him. Passes it around to Leduc. Leduc is in some trouble, able to get that puck free, sends it to the neutral zone where it gets turned over to the Jaguars. Jaguars pass that puck up. Dallin's going to play it at the corner. Icing is waved off. It rides the rail all the way around for Tyler Main. Tyler over the blue line into the neutral zone. Pass up to Lashaway. Lashaway loses it to Quinn as soon as he crosses over into the O-zone. Aiden Quinn gets this up into the neutral zone. Prevost there to stop Castelli from any forward advancement. Castelli curls around, dumps that puck in. Rocco plays it back behind his net. Rocco passes it over to Witchley. Witchley up off the boards for Kernan. Kernan stops short to avoid running into a player. 38 steals it and passes it all the way back to his own end of the ice. He completely missed the pass to Aiden Quinn. Held in by Lashway. Lashway spearing forward at it. We got less than 30 seconds to go in this first period. Centering pass, nothing doing, picked up by the Igloo Jaguars. Prevost skating down, picks his puck up at his end of the ice. About 12 seconds to go in this first period. Prevost back behind his net. He's going to try to end the period there. Igloo's not going to let that happen. Drops it off for Witchley at the corner. Witchley going behind his net. He said Prevost wanted to end this period here. He passed it off to Kernan, and that's the end of the first period. At the end of one period of play, the Utica Junior Comets lead by a score of 2-0. Here's an idea. Check out these sponsors. Ready to kick off the second period. Utica in white going from right to left. Igloo Jaguars in green going from left to right. Puck gets dumped into the Utica end of the ice. Dan-Dalin trying to play on it, get that puck up. Somebody's got it along the boards, and it looks like they got a white sweater. And they do. Drew Main sends that puck back behind the net for Aiden Van Wee. Van Wee passes it back up to Drew. Drew pushes it forward, not able to stay with it. Zach Smith gets it away. Kernan couldn't catch that in time. Niederman grabs that puck. Niederman, though, battling his way, moving forward, curls around Van Wee, drops that puck into the middle. Nobody there, gets taken away by Kernan. Kernan passed that puck up in the neutral zone to Lashway. Lashway grabs it, sends it off the glass, and falls down as he dumped the puck into his own bench. Tripped over the blue line. Happens all the time. Center line grabs pucks, blue line grabs skates. Oh, and there's some debris on the ice at the other end. It looks like a mouth guard, and disgustingly, the official picks it up with his bare hand. Well, that's gross, too. It is Cameron's. Oh, there you go. We don't know that guy with the bare hands. Put that back in your mouth. That's disgusting. Dietz facing off against Dibble. Dibble wins that face-off. Puck comes back for Prevost. Prevost over to Witchley. Witchley back to Prevost. Prevost looking. Sends this across for Mungari. Gets tipped, though, in the middle. Witchley grabs it, sends it off the glass. 38 gloves it down. Dibble there. Grabs, turns, fires that puck into the far corner. First one to it, Aiden Quinn has Tyler Main on him. Quinn gets it around Main. Stepping up, though, is Dibble. Dibble with that puck. Centering pass gets blocked. goes right back to Gavin. Gavin Dibble back behind the net, drops it off for Mungari. Mungari up to the point for Prevost. Prevost tries firing that in, gets blocked out in front. Prevost able to hold that at the blue line, dumps that puck in. Aiden Quinn grabs it, though, behind his own goal line. Quinn passes up. Costellas not able to touch that. It goes down the length of the ice, and that's going to be an icing. Shout out to my sponsors, Two Broke Moms, located on Main Street in Pulaski, next to the Chinese food restaurant, across the street from the bank. Power Play Sports, exit 47 off Interstate 81 in Watertown. Dupree's Cleaning Services, exterior cleaning 315.com. Glory Construction and Development. If you're going to have it built in his glory. Face off to the right side of Deke. And this comes out into the neutral zone. I'm going to say that one was a win for the Jaguars. Collected, though, by Van Wee. Van Wee passes it up to Lashway. Lashway gets rid of that puck, and then a minute later gets hit. Drew Main at the far side. Not able to grab it. Shot fired by Connor Leduc. I think that hit the post. Battle for it back behind the net. Drew Main back there. Puck comes out. Leduc, centering pass. That got tipped away. So who knows where it was supposed to go. Comes out into the neutral zone, and Aiden Van Wee with it. Aiden Van Wee serpentining to avoid Zachary Christian. Passes this puck up to Lashway. Lashway over the blue line. Shot from the top of the point. Save. Rebound. Wide by Kernan at the far corner. Battle for that puck ensues. Grabbed by Drew Main. Drew Main, I thought he was going for the wraparound. So did that diving Igloonian. Van Wee from the point shot. Save, rebound, loose, shot, goal! Kernan! 86 from 10. Utica Junior Comets goal scored by number 86, Matthew Kernan, assisted by number 10, Aiden Van Wee. 86 from 10, time of the Utica Junior Comets goal, 2:37, and we've got ourselves a 30-second timeout. Here we go. So 14:23 to go in the second period. Here's the face-off after the Igloo timeout. Face-off won by the Junior Comets. Dibble trying to make that pass to the middle. Couldn't. Sends that puck back behind the net. Played on at the corner by Brock LaPlante. Plant sends this out into the center point area. Grabbed by Perry of the Jaguars. Sends that puck in deep. Dalin grabs it at the corner. Dalin coming up with that puck. Here comes Cameron Dalin trying to get around 38. Tries to thread the needle. Gets taken out. He tried to go through 3 players, though. You can't really do that. Prevost with that puck back over his own goal line. Flicks this puck up for LaPlante. LaPlante can't catch it. Does come out into the neutral zone, though. Aiden Quinn loses that puck as Tyler Main tips it away. Main in at the corner looking. Had Dibble not a clean look at him. I don't even know if he could have seen Dibble to know that Gavin was there. Tyler Main dancing around. He gets checked by Matthew Perry. Gets that puck free. Niederman brings that out into the neutral zone. Stolen, though, by Brock LaPlante. Gets it over to Drew Main. Drew Main dumps that puck in. Over the goal line. Picked up by number 38 of the Jaguars. 38 coming out near side, goes to that long pass, goes right to Prevost, though. Prevost catches it, loses it. Taken away by Niederman. Niederman moving up into the O-zone, leaning, drops it back for nobody because his defense was on a change. Here comes Drew Main. Main over the blue line into the offensive end. Shot. Oh, hits the post. Rebounds out. Collected by Niederman. Niederman into the neutral zone. Niederman over the blue line moving forward. Niederman is looking like he feels like he's got to carry the team on his own shoulders. And once you stop passing to your teammates, they stop looking for passes. Puck comes out into the neutral zone. Drew Main pushes it forward past Smith. Goes out into the middle. McCluskey there, though. Drew still following that. Pushes Dietz off that puck. Puck is held in by Connor LeDuc. Now it gets kicked out. Grabbed by Kernan. Kernan drops it back to Van Wee. Van Wee over to Lashway. Lashway has to dance with that puck to try to maintain control. Now it gets pushed in, and Kernan gets pushed down. Zachary Smith coming out with that puck for the Jaguars. Here comes Zach over the center line, flicks that puck forward, dumps it in deep to go put on the chase. Van Wee goes in after it first. Van Wee pushes this around to the corner. Connor LeDuc there to play it. Connor sends this up through the neutral zone. Nobody touches it. That makes it all the way down for an icing. It'll bring this face-off back down by Rocco Smith. 11:47 to go in this second period before we have our ice cut. Gavin Dibble taking the face-off for the Utica Junior Comets, squaring off against, I think it's Brett Eckert. Jaguars win that face-off, goes out into the middle, and oh my goodness, it went off the skates of Van Wee, and Rocco almost didn't see it. I think it hit his pad, and then he saw it. Rocco able to freeze that puck for the face-off. Eckert and Dibble again. This time Dibble wins, draws it back. Van Wee tries pushing us forward. 38 steps up from his point position, flicks it into the slot. Dished aside by Rocco. At the corner, played on by the Jaguars. Mungari trying to push that out. Couldn't. Gets turned back in deep at the far corner. Michael Castelli for the Jaguars. Back behind the goal line, behind the goal now. He's got Prevost all over him, trying to break his way free. Castelli does. Looking for somebody to pass to. Couldn't get that shot off, though. Back behind the net, Castelli with it. Backhands this up to the point for Quinn. Aiden steps up, winds up, shot. I don't know if Rocco got a piece of that or not, but it ended up hitting the railing and then the netting. And we're going to have a face-off in the zone. Or not. So there's a quick conversation between the officials. If it touched the goalie, it stays in the zone. If it did not, out it comes, and looks like he missed the entire net, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have a neutral zone face-off. Oh, now we're going to turn it back. And so now we're going to bring it back into the zone. Maybe it did touch Rocco. I couldn't tell. Did he? Yeah. Oh, let's just drop the puck. Nope, we're going back out. We're going back out. We're going back out. At the end of the day, it just made me 2.5 minutes older. That's the only difference here. So there's a face-off won by the Jaguars. Comes back to McCluskey. McCluskey dumps that puck in. Witchley plays it behind the net. Out to the corner, loses it. Recovered, though, by Kernan. Kernan fires it off the boards for Lashway. Lashway brings it into the neutral zone. Too soft of a pass to make it to Drew Main. Gets stolen by the Jaguars. Stolen back by Cameron Dallin. Dallin gives it to Kernan. Kernan sends this all the way across. Drew Main passes it over to Lashway. Lashway brings it up. Try dropping it back to Drew. Missed the pass. Lashway recovers. Snaps it off the base of the boards to the corner. Goes back behind the net and around onto the near side. There's a couple of missed opportunities for recovery there by the Utica Junior Comets. Jaguars trying to take advantage. McCluskey flicks this puck forward, and he sent it too soon. That's an icing. Well, that was about 4 mental errors between both teams in a row. So 10:17 to go in the second period. 3-0 in favor of the Utica Junior Comets. Dibble facing off against Dietz. Puck gets drawn over to the boards, played by Tyler Main. Tyler making his way to the slot, reaching, drops it off for Prevost. Prevost sends it towards the slot. Oh, bounces around, ricochets. Leduc trying to get up to it, has to settle for the backhand. 38 there to make a play. A puck comes loose towards the top of the slot again, gets flicked up high by Castellas, drops down in the zone still. Leduc pushes up for Dibble. Dibble can't catch up to it. Ginsburg takes it to the corner, rips it around behind the net. Prevost comes over, picks it off the boards, slides forward. It gets tipped away by Dietz. Prevost recovers, fake snap forward. 38 comes out into the neutral zone for the Jaguars. He dumps that puck into the far corner, plays on it, back behind the net, picked up by Tyler Main, and that gets covered up by Rocco Smith. .9:33 to go in the second period. Face off to the right side of Rocco. And eventually, Kernan comes away with the puck. He backhands it to Prevost back behind the net. Prevost sets up there, looking to try to decide which way he's going to go. Opsa coming to near side, now stops short. Sends it back behind the net for Connor Leduc. Leduc grabs it, tries cross-ice pass to Drew Main and connects. Drew bringing that puck up into the neutral zone. Into the offensive end. Drew forced to the corner. Centering pass. Nobody there. Leduc picks it up as he crosses over the blue line. Snaps it in. Bounces across the slot to the far corner. McCluskey grabs it. Blind backhand pass to get it out into the neutral zone. And out it goes. Castelli turns it over to Van Wee. Van Wee off the boards for Drew Main. Drew stepping up. Tried toe dragging it. Can't get it by Zach Smith that easily though. Snapped out into the middle. Poked forward. Drew recovers. Turns. Fires his puck in deep. Zach Smith grabs it back behind his net. Coming in hot off the bench is Gavin Dibble. Forces the pass. Dalin stepping in from the point. Puck comes out to Dibble. Dibble curls around. Top of the slot. Shot fired. Save. Dibble grabs that puck. Tries forcing it along. Curls around. Drops it back to Dalin at the point. Dalin snap. Tipped off the stick of Eckert. Goes wide. Tyler Main shuffles it back for Van Wee. Van Wee can't grab that bouncing puck. Catches up to it, though, to swat it over to Cameron Dalin. Dalin off the board to send it deep into the zone for Lashaway to chase. McCluskey there, fans on it. McCluskey catches up to it behind the net, sends it off the boards. Van Wee grabs it, sends it back to the corner. Snapped out, shot, postage by Tyler Main. Lashaway from the corner, fires it, goes back behind the net. Dalin steps up to the corner to grab it. Dalin forced in back behind the net, gives it over to Lashaway at the corner. Dalin sitting back post. Lashaway over to the middle. Dalin couldn't get any piece of his stick to hit that puck. Puck comes over to the side boards. Tyler Main plays it. Tyler plays. Jaguars snap at it. Goes up and hits the netting. Cameron Dalin comes over. Almost said hi to his mom. So close. Mom was looking. She was hoping. It was like she was at a Sabres game in the 90s and Pat LaFontaine skated by the glass. Almost had the eye contact. Face off in the neutral zone. Kernan draws that puck back for Witchley. Witchley sends it up through the neutral zone. Grabbed by 38. He snaps this all the way across. That's going to be an icing. And that'll bring the face off back down to Andrew Deeks' end of the ice. 7:25 to go in the second period. Kernan drives that puck forward. 38 steals it off the end of the stick. Witchley holds it at the blue line, sends that puck back in deep for Mongari. Mongari couldn't keep it away from number 38. Here comes number 38, skating in over the blue line into the offensive end. Shot, glove, save, Rocco Smith. Boy, that number 38 has a different jersey, and he skates faster than the rest of his team. Makes you wonder where he came from. Dietz for the Jaguars, facing off against Tyler Main. Tyler with the puck. Passes it up for Lashway. Ethan touches it forward over the blue line, chasing after it. Ethan stops at the goal line. Backhands it over for Drew. Drew back behind the net now. Drew coming around to the near side. Has Tyler switches places with him. Now switches with Witchley. Gives Witchley the puck at the hash mark. He drops it back for Drew at the point. Drew sends it up for Witchley at the corner. Forwards it along all the way around to the far side. Prevost picks it up off the base of the boards. He gets tripped. And that's going to be a penalty. The first penalty of the day for the Igloo Jaguars. Jaguars penalty number 9, 2-minute minor for tripping. Number 9, 2 minutes trip. Time of the minor penalty, 10:20. And there is 6:40 to go in this second period. 3-0 Utica Junior Comets lead. It's the first power play opportunity for the Comets, and they lose the faceoff. Perry brings it forward for the Jaguars, ends up putting a shot on net. Rocco grabs that puck and dishes it to Tyler Main. Tyler from behind his net trying to set something up. Passes it over to Prevost. Prevost fires it over for Drew. Drew has a hard time receiving the pass. Finally picks it up off the boards, gives it to Prevost. Prevost comes back behind, loses it as hit from behind. Are we going to call? Cross check. Oh. So Jaguars' second penalty puts a 5-on-3 for the Utica Junior Comets. So number 37 for the Jaguars, 2-minute minor for cross-checking. Number 37, 2 minutes cross-check. So now with the 5-on-3, the Junior Comets lose the face-off again, and the Jaguars advance that puck all the way down. Prevost picking that puck out. Jaguars are putting a lot more pressure on with only 3 skaters on the ice. Here comes Gavin Dibble. Dibble cutting up into the neutral zone now over the center line. Dibble advances over into the offensive end, and they're looking to set up some kind of an umbrella. Main drops it off for Dibble. He goes back behind the net. Dibble up to Prevost at the point. Back to Dibble at the top of the umbrella. Draws it out into the middle. He gets hit, falls off that puck. Tyler Main recovers that puck. Gives it to Prevost to get it away from danger. Prevost in at the goal. Shot. Save. Andrew Deek. 48 seconds remaining in the 2-player advantage for the Junior Comets. Gavin Dibble taking a face-off for the Junior Comets. Got Prevost and Tyler Main on D. On forward, he's got Lashway and Drew Main. Lashway with the puck. Gives it to Prevost to Tyler. Tyler to Lashway. Lashway back to Prevost. Prevost stepping up, drops it off for Lashway. Lashway was supposed to give it back to him, but that puck never settled down. They're going to set it back up again. Prevost penetrating it into the middle. Dibble couldn't get that puck. It went right at his skates. Holding that puck, though, is Lashway. Gives it to Prevost. Prevost backhand in the middle. Drew not able to grab that rebound. Pulls that puck back out of the slot. Gives the Lashway to Prevost. Prevost back to Lashway. Lashway winds up. Shot. Save. A geek. Puck is loose, grabbed there by Zach Smith. Takes it back, rips around back behind the net. 5-on-4 now for 24 seconds. Tyler Main fires that shot wide left. Off the backboards, grabbed by Lashway. Lashway back to the point for Prevost. Prevost sliding over, gives it to Tyler. Tyler winds up, shot, goal! Had the whole left side of the net open and deep, never closed the gap. So Utica Junior Comets goal scored by number 15, Tyler Main, assisted by number 44, Cole Prevost. 15 from 44. Time of the Utica Junior Comets power play goal, 12:35. Face-off won by the Jaguars. They push that puck forward, bounces over Van Wee's stick, goes all the way down into the corner. Connor LeDuc trying to make a play on that puck. Puck gets dropped back. Mungari grabs it, sends this puck over to Bubnis, I think, right? No, Brock LaPlante, I'm sorry. 9 out of 6. Joe Mungari from back behind the net loses that puck there, tried to send that out into the slot. Zach Smith sends it up along the boards into the neutral zone. Van Wee grabs it, snaps it over for Mungari. Mungari couldn't keep it with him as he crossed over the blue line. In the neutral zone now are the Jaguars. Turn that puck back, stopped by Connor LeDuc. LeDuc gets that back into the neutral zone, goes right to the Jaguars though. Jaguars try to advance it forward off the door. Grab by Van Wee. Van Wee over to LaPlante. LaPlante gives it to Kernan. Kernan loses. He crosses over the blue line into the offensive end. Zach Smith coming back the other way. Zach Smith loses that puck as he got pinched by Van Wee. This puck gets turned back. No icing. It is waved off. It's not going to make it anyway. Lashway gets to it first. Lashway at the corner. Centering pass to Tyler Main. Couldn't get the shot off. His stick got wrapped around Matthew McCluskey. Jaguars able to get that puck back out into their neutral zone. Grabbed by Gavin Dibble. Dibble sends it up for Tyler Main, but too far forward. Goes to the corner. Zachary Smith rips it around back behind the net. Comes out. Witchley at the point. Center point. Fires it forward. Goes up high. Hits Tyler Main. He drops it down for Dibble. Dibble couldn't get the shot off. Dietz grabs that puck and comes out into the neutral zone for the Jaguars. Dietz trying to do some move to get around Witchley. Not able to. Battle for that puck goes into the corner. I can't make out anything that's going on. I got poor visibility down at that corner. Coming out, though, with this puck is Tyler Main. Tyler over the blue line, gives it a Lashway shot. Just misses high and wide. Castells grabs that puck, or Castelli sends it into the neutral zone. Tyler Main there. Tyler has Ginsburg on him. Ginsburg riding that puck down to the corner. Tyler grabs it, takes it back behind his net, and stops there to set things up. Looking to see which way he's going to go. Less than 2 minutes to go in the second period. Puck comes back to Tyler behind the net. Sends it out to Prevost on the far side. Prevost has Smith on him right away. Oh, and we had a player down in the corner. And now there's some extracurricular conversations going on between a Utica Junior Comets player and an Igloo Jaguars player. And Coach Smith calls his players over to the bench. I have no idea what happened to that player down there. I can barely see. He looks like he is in some pain though. I do believe it is a Jaguar player. And that is all I know. We could only hope that he's okay. All right, it looks like it may be number 14, Nicholas Castells. He's on his knees, so that's a sign, I guess. Cannot tell. He has his helmet off, but he's looking around, but he's still on his knees. I can't exactly tell what's going on. All right, and now he's up, and he's collecting his stuff. Here's Castells. Or Castell? Castells. Nicholas Castells getting up. So he's able to get up and skate across the ice on his own. That's always a good sign. Now, what happened over there, I have no idea. I can barely even tell that there was a player laying on the ice. I certainly couldn't have told what occurred to make that happen. Well, the player's going to come back, and we're going to have a face-off. Right there. The guy with the puck. That's where the face-off's going to be. 1:48 to go in the second period. Utica Junior Comets lead by a score of 4-0. Gavin Dibble taking a face-off against Perry. Dibble wins, pushes that puck forward. Gavin trying to drive forward. Perry takes that puck away, and Lashway takes it away from him. Lashway dumps that puck in deep, goes over the goal line, picked up by Aiden Quinn of the Jaguars. Quinn runs into Perry, who runs into Frattantuno. So they took the puck away from themselves, and Ethan Lashway, the benefactor, brings that puck in over the goal line, taken away by 38. Tyler Main steals it back from 38. They have to battle for that puck in the far corner. And Frattantuno knocked off that puck pretty hard as that puck slides down to the Utica Junior Comets end of the ice. Prevost with that puck. Prevost trying to make some space between himself and Niederman. Puck comes back to Prevost again from Witchley. Prevost up to Lashway. Lashway touches it, goes forward. Drew Main and 38. 38 gets to that puck first. 38 drops that puck back for Quinn. Coming up on it goes Lashway. Lashway able to get that puck from Aiden Quinn. Centers into the middle, and that gets covered up by Andrew Deek. 40.1 seconds to go in this second period. Utica Junior Comets lead by a score of 4-0. Shots on goal, though, appear to be even at 14 apiece. I'm not keeping track of that. I'm just going to have to rely on the officials. Face off to the right side of the Jaguars' goal. Jaguars win that, send it around to the far side. Dan-Dalin takes that puck away, tries flicking it to the corner, not able to get it that far, though. This comes out into the neutral zone. Drew Main gets it to Kernan. Kernan turns, fires it behind himself off the boards. Drew comes around and gets it. And it looks like Michael Castelli tried to hit Drew Main, and Drew won. Van Wee in the neutral zone. Curling around, trying to make space, gives that puck over to Joe Mungari. Mungari gets level. A little bit of a late hit, possibly a charge. And that's going to end the second period. Yep. Even the Igloo Jaguar goalie parents are upset that kid didn't get called a penalty for that hit, because that's what made the discussion between the players afterwards. They're telling the officials that's why you call that. All you're doing is upsetting the players against each other. So the players are going to leave the ice as the ice gets cut. I'm going to take a break here. It's intermission time here at... What's that? It's a novel idea. So coaches leave the ice first to escort their players to the locker room, as the players need to pass by each other in the hallway to their respective locker rooms. So we'll watch the players come off as the ice resurfacer comes on. From rink number 1 at, what's this rink called? Sky something? They should write that down in here. Skylands. Rink number 1. We'll be back for period number 3. I am the Dan-Dalin of Positive Influence. Welcome back, hockey fans. Period number 3. We've got a fresh surface of ice. All right, officials are ready. Skaters are coming out, and they are ready. Third and final period of this game. Utica Junior Comets are the home team. They are in white, going from left to right this third period. The visiting team are the Igloo Jaguars Sander. They're in green, going from right to left. Shot by Perry, deflected off of Dallin's leg. It drops down, recovered by Perry. Perry swinging around. Goes to backhand that in, and Dallin right there blocking that puck. Gets it around the official and that player to Joe Mungari. Mungari sends it up to Tyler Main. Tyler Main no-look pass to Drew. Drew not able to get it. There were 3 Igloos on him. Drew recovers, though, at the blue line. Brings that puck over into the O-zone. At the point, fired by Van Wee. Drew Main collects it. Back behind the Igloo net. Drew down into the corner. Curls around, drops that puck off, goes back behind the net. Matt Perry picks it up. Perry to 38. 38 trying to clear it. Gets stopped. Van Wee, shot fired. Save, Andrew Deek. Face-off won by the Utica Junior Comets. They dump that puck in deep. Gavin Dibble goes to chase it back behind the net. Back there with him is Zach Smith. Puck comes up near side. Prevost not able to catch it at the blue line. Able to get a piece of it, send that puck in towards the middle. It gets dumped in by Lashway on net. Save by Andrew Deek. Igloo trying to bring that puck out at the blue line. Gets it into the neutral zone. Pushed out into the middle. Puck goes to Castells. Castells over the blue line. Lashway takes that puck away. Lashway back behind his own net. Curls around up on near side through the face-off circle. Cuts across to the far side of the neutral zone. Sends it off the boards. Touches off of McCluskey's stick. He can't catch it, though. Goes back behind the net. McCluskey forwards it along. Prevost there at the point to stop that puck. Draws it back. Can't grab it by the forehand at the face-off dot. Prevost goes behind the net. Passes over to Lashway. Lashway looking. Drops it to Prevost. Prevost along the boards. Pressed up there by Dietz. Puck comes out into the middle. Drew Main can't catch it. Has to push that puck all the way out into the neutral zone. Curls around. Gives it to Witchley. Witchley sends this forward for Lashway. Lashway dumps that puck in. Goes back behind the Igloo net. Jaguars trying to control that puck as the Comets go on a change. Witchley grabs that puck, passes it up to Tyler Main. Tyler over the center line, now over the blue line, advancing forward. Tyler loses that puck, goes to the corner, chases after it, back behind the net. Aiden Quinn on him. Tyler sends that puck back behind the net. Zach Smith of the Jaguars, only person there. Zach Smith shuffles it up forward. Dallin gets a piece of it to stop that puck from cascading on down to Zachary Christian. Here comes Kernan with that puck. Matt Kernan over the blue line, loses it at the blue line. Puck comes back out to Connor LeDuc. LeDuc fires it across the other way, trying to get it over the blue line with enough time for his team to check up on sides, but they do not. That's an offsides. Neutral zone faceoff from the offsides. Matthew Kernan's going to slide up to take that faceoff against Eckert. Puck comes back. Connor LeDuc grabs it, tries firing it forward, gets stopped. Kernan grabs it, pulls it, shot. Gets deflected, goes over the net. Tyler Main drops that back to Cameron Dallin. Dallin back over to Tyler. Puck goes to the corner. Kernan, Tyler, shovels it to Dallin. Dallin sends it back to the corner. Kernan got taken out, though. Back behind the net, Brock LaPlante fires it around. Kernan tried dropping it for LaPlante. LaPlante battling for that puck along the boards, comes out to the point. Dallin kicks it out off, able to hold it, fires it forward, gets it off of Tyler Main's skate, goes to Quinn. Quinn sends it back. Dallin sends it back in. 38 for the Jaguars with that puck. Sends that up for Niederman. Nope, not Niederman. Sorry, Matt Perry. Matt Perry over to Castelli. Castelli shot, blocker, save. Rocco Smith off the boards to Dibble. Dibble touches it, loses it, gives it to Lashway. Lashway drops it for Dibble. Dibble, shot, save, rebound, save by Andrew Deek. Prevost comes back, grabs that puck in the neutral zone, has his pocket picked at the center. Face-off dot by Niederman, and the Jaguars dump that puck into the offensive end. Niederman with it at the corner. Sends that puck back to the point. Not too soft, though. Tyler Main gets it around McCluskey. Here comes Lashway with it. Lashway looking. Has Main. And Main can't get his backhand onto that puck. Plays it off the boards. Drops it into the corner. Matt Perry for the Jaguars. Sends that off the boards around Lashway. Niederman coming up with the Jaguars. Niederman through the neutral zone. Over into the O zone. Niederman curling around. Shot. Save Rocco. And Rocco's going to freeze that puck there for a face-off at his end of the ice. 12:27 to go in this game. Utica Junior Comets lead by a score of 4-0. Shots on goal are pretty even at 17-16. One more for Utica. Charles Dietz III ready for the face-off. Matt Kernan coming in. Matt draws his puck back for Cameron Dalin. Dalin trying to push this puck up. Dalin drops back, gives it up for Mungari. Now pull it out is Kernan. Kernan to Lashway. Lashway coming down the right side, gets his pocket picked by Ginsberg right before he crossed into the offensive end. Recovers, drops that off. Mungari skating up after it. Turnover by the Junior Comets, and now turnover by the Jaguars. Kernan blew a tire, but maintained puck control. Dumps that puck in deep. Aiden Quinn collects it at the corner. Quinn trying to come up on the near side. Dallin holding strong at that blue line. Puck goes back, now sent across the neutral zone for where Witchley collects that puck. Witchley back behind his net. Pass that up through the middle. Gets it to Drew Main. Drew just misplays it off the end of his stick. He could have had himself a pretty sweet breakaway if he was able to control that puck. There's Aiden Quinn, not able to hold that puck. LeDuc sends it back, and it gets sent back in off sides, and Christian sent it from too far deep. That's going to go all the way down to the Jaguars. And nope, it's going to be at center ice. I thought it was going to go all the way back. It's not. We're going to go right to center ice. If I was an official, I may have sent it all the way down. Tyler Main for the face-off loses that face-off to the Jaguars. Matt McCluskey with it, sends it over to his defensive mate, Zach Smith. Smith passes it up for Castelli. Castelli loses it to LeDuc. LeDuc, LaPlante, LeDuc. Gets that out into the neutral zone, comes back to Zach Smith. Zach across the blue line to McCluskey. McCluskey sends it forward, and that is icing is waved off. Rocco plays that around back behind his net. Played off the boards by LeDuc. Tyler Main grabs it and skates that puck back behind his goal. Tyler on the far side, zigzagging, loses it in his own slot. LeDuc right there to push it away. Shot fired, save. Van Wee sweeping shot, save by Rocco Smith. Couple of surprise shots. Couple of thank you saves by Rocco. Oh, and Drew Main trying to make magic happen. LeDuc fires it. That's another save by Deke. That one gets deflected away and out of play. And we're going to have a face-off at the Jaguars' end of the ice. 10:29 to go in this game. 4-0 Utica Junior Comet lead. And I lied, it's a neutral zone face-off. Face-off comes back to Witchley. He fires that in deep, hard, and around, back behind the Jaguars' net. Comes up at the hash mark. Mungari sends it in deep back around, and Witchley grabs it at the blue line, stops short, turns, fires it. Oh, and Andrew Deke gets caught off guard, makes the save. Niederman with that puck into the neutral zone. Has to dump it in. Witchley grabbing it at the corner. Goes back behind his net, sends it around for Prevost. Prevost had a hard time catching that puck. Puck comes out into the middle. Good job by Rocco. Puck gets out to Lashway. Lashway up to Prevost. Here comes Prevost over the blue line. Prevost takes the shot. Rebound goes back behind the net. Had Dibble out in the middle. Rebound didn't go that way. Dalin gets that pass off to Mungari before he gets hit. Dalin back on his feet. The shot. It's a goal! I did not see who scored that. What's that? Lashway. Utica Junior Comets goal scored by number 16, Ethan Lashway. Number 16, time of the Junior Comets goal, 7:27, and they now lead 5-0. Face-off comes all the way down to the Junior Comets end of the ice. Van Wee trying to pull that puck away, getting some help now from Kernan. Kernan takes it towards his net, snaps it up to Drew Main. Drew up over the blue line. Drew has LaPlante on the back door. Backhands is into the slot. Save by Deke. Puck goes to the corner. Try to get played out. Glove down by Dalin. Dalin fires this back to the corner. Zach Smith of the Jaguars, only person there. Sends it around, back behind the net. Kernan got a piece of it. Comes out. Van Wee over to Dalin. Dalin holds that in. Turn. Shot low. Kicked aside. Andrew Deke with that save. Van Wee trying to hold it at the blue line, not able to. Has to bring that back into the neutral zone. He's got Dalin deep in his own zone. Passes it off to Cameron. Cameron cutting back into the middle. Cameron over the blue line. Low shot. Stick save by Andrew Deke. Here's Aiden Quinn. Has his pocket picked by Dalin. Dalin gets that puck to LeDuc. LeDuc fires it in. Goes wide of the net. Coming in, Kernan couldn't get that shot off. Takes that puck to the corner. Chased in by number 11, Matthew McCluskey. Puck comes out into the neutral zone by William Ginsberg. Ginsberg loses it. Tyler Main picks up the turnover. Tyler, it's a 1-on-2. Tyler blows a tire. Puck goes to the corner. Aiden Quinn skates over to pick it up, trying to push that puck out. LaPlante over there. Prevost not able to hold it. Tried pulling that puck back, but it danced over the blue line again. That's an offsides. He almost pulled it off. I did miss that. Christian tries taking that shot, gets deflected away by Prevost. Grabbed by Udibble back behind the net, sent to the corner. This comes out into the middle. Center point, 38, whiffs on it. Not used to seeing whiffy poos. Picked up by Tyler Main. Tyler trying to get an edge in. Not able to get that shot off. Nice defense by Aiden Quinn. 38 rips that puck all the way around. Connor LeDuc not able to grab it. He missed it enough, though. That's an icing. Bring that face-off back down by Andrew Deke. I think that's still Andrew in net. It is. 31 is on the bench. Face off to the right side of Andrew Deke. Matt Kernan squaring up against Zach Smith. Draws that puck back. Shot, glove, save. Andrew Deke. We're at runtime now. It's a 5-goal. I thought it was 6 goals. Maybe it's 5. Jaguars able to get that puck out. Goes almost on net. Rocco plays it. Snaps that up off the boards for Mungari. Mungari turns. Snaps it up for Drew Main. Drew pulls it over the blue line. Drew going in. Loses it. Blows another tire. Who's sharpening these kids' skates? They got to get up to power play in Watertown. Get their skates sharpened by pros. Mungari at the corner, sends it around to Van Wee. Van Wee picks it up on the far side, passes it off to Kernan, goes way too high. Puck gets turned over at the blue line. The Jaguars trying to do something with it. Matt Perry sends this to the corner. Fratantuno sends it back behind the net. And back there with it is Chad Niederman. Niederman trying to do something. Puck comes out into the middle. Mungari turns and pops it to Drew. Drew grabs that puck, skates up into the neutral zone. One-on-one to get to the goalie. Tries going around. Zach Smith has to go around the net. Forced all the way over to the far side. Comes around, up along the boards. At the blue line, puck gets popped out into the neutral zone. Comes across from Leduc to Dalin. Dalin stepping up at the blue line. Winds up. Shot goes wide to the far corner. Aiden Quinn taking that puck up into the O-zone, all on his own. Takes that shot. Save. Rebound shot. Save. Rocco Smith. Yeah, neither one of them. It's the old red LEDs with a old fence in front of it to protect it. Junior Comets trying to get this puck out of their zone. Tyler Main grabs it, passes it across to Connor Leduc. Leduc snaps it up for Dibble. Dibble sends it over to Lashway. Lashway up over the blue line. Puck gets swatted away, ends up going on net, and that gets covered up by Andrew Deek. Less than 4 minutes to go in this game. We are in run time. That one gets covered up by Deke right off the faceoff. We'll have another faceoff. Faceoff won by the Jaguars. Castelli tries getting around Van Wee. Doesn't get far, though. LaPlante gets planted as he blows a tire. Out in front, quick shot, save, Rocco! Smith is doing everything he can to hold on to this shutout. Every goalie loves him. So does the team in front of him. Face off to the right side of Smith. This one won by the Utica Junior Comets. Prevost tries sending around 38, holds it, gets it up to Castelli. Castelli centering pass, gets swatted down, reaching back for the backhand. Castelli, sorry, that was not, it was Castells. Prevost back behind his net, snaps it off the base of the net for himself. Prevost up on the far side, over the center line, now over the blue line. Prevost stops short at the hash mark and loses the puck to number 38. 38, little toe drag to keep that puck away from Drew Main. Less than 2 minutes to go in this game. 38 lifts it up high on net. Rocco drops down, blockers it to the corner for Drew Witchley. Witchley at the corner, sends it back to Prevost. Prevost behind the net. Turns, spins to stay away from Frontentuno. Prevost drops it back to Witchley. Witchley at the corner, back to Prevost. Prevost holding it, sends it over to Tyler Main. Tyler up through the middle for Drew. Drew not catching up to it. 38 turns this puck back. Frontentuno loses it as he runs right into Tyler. Or maybe it was Drew. I don't know, they were both there. Prevost back behind the net. Turns, fires. Oh, that got deflected away and ends up coming to Drew Witchley, thankfully. Witchley passes it up, stopped by Aiden Quinn. Quinn tries turning it back. Witchley fires it, gets hit from behind. As that puck goes up, hits the netting, and we're going to let it keep going. Less than a minute to go in this game. Dalin stepping up over the blue line. Cameron going into the corner, stops short. Cameron centers this back out, center point. Tyler Main shot low, and I think that kicked wide. Aiden Quinn snapping off to the side. Tyler Main grabbing it. I'm sorry, it's Lashway to Main. Comes up, Leduc stops it at the blue line, turns, fires, save, backhand by Mungari. Saved. Puck goes back behind the net. Picked off the back of the net by Tyler Main. Tyler looking less than 30 seconds ago. Oh, passed it back to Cameron Dalin. Dalin missed it. Goes all the way down, played by the goaltender, Rocco Smith. Rocco passes it over to LeDuc. LeDuc loses it, puts the hit on to take out Charles Dietz. Tyler Main comes in, grabs that puck, tries to give it up to LaPlante. LaPlante can't catch it. Picked up by Ginsburg in a neutral zone, and that's where this game's going to end. This one ends as a 5-0 victory for the Utica Junior Comets over the Igloo Jaguars. Sander at rink number 1 at the Skylands Iceworks somewhere in New Jersey. I am the Dan-Dalin, a positive influence, reminding you, don't wait for it to be a good day. Make it a great day, everyone.